Right, everybody, it's Martin from the Washboard Resonators. You can hear a fantastic racket because this is my brother, Aden, and he is playing his Stratocaster. But what we're doing here, we're going to do a video about his incredible 1951 Telecaster or Nocaster. There's a whole history of the guitar, what it's all about. Aiden's getting ready to sell it. He's got a very big time guitar dealer coming tonight to check it out. So we're just going to make a little video all about this super cool, super rare guitar. Okie dokie, Aiden. So this is this Telecaster. Well, what have we got here?
Here? Okay, so we have essentially a 1951, we believe to be from the Nocaster era, so it's very early, sort of 51, with one of the lowest serial numbers you can get. But obviously, as everyone knows, the serial number doesn't necessarily mean it's one of the earliest. However, this quite a few dealers and guitar specialists have said that they believe this based on the finish, some of the appointments, to be a 1951 body.
It's a 51, and we think it, because there was a batch with this thicker finish, it would have been like what's called a Nocaster, which is where you have, they used to clip off the broadcaster logos, and then they would just had the Fender logo. Now this has got a changed neck. What's the neck?
53, this one.
53 neck.
And you can usually tell based on the dot spacings. In 53, they started becoming a little bit wider.
And we can tell on the pencil dates.
It's written by initials TG, which is Tereo Gomez, which is everyone seems to think is one of the great Fender neck shapers, whether it's more folklore or what, but essentially that's what that was.
He was a Mexican guy that worked at Fender, and he my 52P bass, which is there, that's got a TG, Taddeo Gomez neck. So when did you buy this? Here we are, we're in 2022 now, you're going to sell this. When did you buy this guitar?
I found this guitar when I was about 21, 22 in 2003. Me and yourself became really interested in vintage guitars. We always used to look through the old Tony Bacon Paul Day Fender books, and I used to remember idolising the Broadcaster, which was, there was a Broadcaster in there had the same coloured body, and I used to just think it was incredible. It was like one of the first solid body guitars ever made. And this one came up, and I noted it had the really low serial number, but they were touting it as a 53. But when I sort of looked into it, I just knew that there's no way it could have been a 53 based on all the other appointments, such as the screws. They're all, these ones are slots. The 53 generally have
Phillips,
the slot, slot. So instantly knew that it was obviously an older body, and it was cheap because it obviously had this Bigsby on the body. It's got a bit of a weird.
Somebody must have put like Bigsby wang bar on, and then what they've done is they've drilled some holes to put the strings through there.
And one of the reasons why it was cheap is because it's got this strange tulip cum rose flower thing, which is sort of etched into the body. Which
could it be like Canadian? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. It's completely bizarre.
It's hard to tell what's going on here because it's obviously been cut.
It's some sort of sticker or something.
Was it a sticker, and is it still stuck to it? I mean, it's hard to tell. It's like, it's really weird.
It could have even been sort of painted on and it's been taken off. I've no idea, but it seems to have been something stuck on because it's pulled the actual. It's pulled the
finish off there, and then or did somebody put a photograph on and then they've like put some like plastic?
It seems pretty obvious that they've done it to cover this buckle rash. But either way, it's part of its history. So
it's a really cool guitar, isn't it? And like you say, you bought this.
2003.
2003. So I think I'd bought my 52P bass, and what we wanted was a matching set, didn't we? Really, like it would be, because we're both into our vintage guitars. So when Fender first started making bass guitars and electric solids, the idea was that the bass and the guitar was like a matching set, which they are. They're really pretty together, aren't they? They look really nice. You see that this is still what people would call a Fender Precision bass, but it's the earlier type. So the early ones were made to look like the Telecaster style headstock, and then they changed in 57 to a different kind. So it was nice to have a set, wasn't it?
Yeah. But unfortunately for me, growing up and having 2 kids and newly married, I have to get rid of it. So,
unfortunately, no. It's just,
gotta go.
Well, you've had it, haven't you? You've done your time.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm honest, it's actually been sat doing not a right lot. So, you know, I can let it go. I'll just be very proud that I've had it for 20 years.
Here's some photographs that I pulled out of Dad's draw today down at Dad's house. So this is you in about, when you're about 22, playing in your band.
Oh, four.
Oh, four, yeah, with this this guitar. Because we're just in Linthwaite near Huddersfield now, and that was in a like one of the working men's clubs, wasn't it, in Linthwaite, which isn't there anymore.
Yeah, it's gone.
But yeah, that's it's a really cool guitar. So what's going to happen now is this dealer guy's coming to check it out. He wants to check what's legit, what isn't. He's going to put some strings on, set it up. Then what we might try and do is maybe get a little bit of video of it being played, and just so we can hear it and see if there's any more story to tell.
But you can see there's a bit right in there, and whatever that looks like, Bayer or something, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Well, it looks, they use red and that's either wear or overspray.
Yeah.
But it glows.
Yeah.
So, it's the lacquer that's on there has been on a long time. But only very lightly.
Yeah. It's a fucking lovely guitar to play. It's lovely.
Just like a super strap.
Oh yeah.
Double bound edge body. With an ebony board and an Explorer headstock with the raised 50s logo on it.
Okay, then it's the next day, and I have Aden's guitar here that he's had for about 20 years. Aden's actually out at the moment, and I need to get home back to Leeds. So I thought I'd just nip in and get a few sounds and capture them. So let's just go through how this guitar sounds for anybody who wants to know. This is a bridge pickup. What you'll hear, it's got that really lovely Telecaster spiky thing. Very spiky. In the middle, very nice. Bridge neck pickup. So there you go. I mean, it's really nice guitar. We were talking yesterday about these, what they call these flat pole early pickups. They have a sound which just you can't really replicate that much. It's a very raunchy, very powerful sound. I've got the Fender Champion amplifier, which is like an old tube valve amp, 5 watt, about halfway up. And what you can hear is it wants to sort of let go a bit, but we've got to be a bit careful with the neighbours and stuff. So there we go. It's a really cool guitar, serial number 0117, super early guitar, really cool piece. Obviously Richard Henry, the guitar dealer, he had to come and check out that this was what it seemed to be. He has a buyer. I think the buyer's coming Sunday. It's Wednesday now. It'd be a shame that these two won't be a pair anymore. 117, bass guitar, serial number 439, 51 to 53, 51 body, 53 neck, 52. Very early days Fenders. But you know what? I thought I'd just capture this because you don't see these, and even though our channel is very blues and resonator based, it would just be nice just to get this down, put it out there, and give people a chance to hear a guitar like this that maybe wouldn't get that chance. I might play out with Cannonball Rag by Mel Travis. thanks everybody. Do like, subscribe, comment, and go to the description and join our mailing list. Thanks, bye-bye.